The Thunderbeat now has its own free mobile app where users can catch up on articles, videos, photos, and podcasts that cover Bellevue West and the community. The app was created to make the news faster and more accessible to our viewers. To download the app, go to the App Store, search and download The Thunderbeat. For frequent viewers, the format will look quite familiar. The front page gives you teasers to several different articles, and if you open up the sidebar, you can navigate the different sections. Let's go to news, for example. You can click on the links to read an article, watch a video, listen to a podcast, or look at photos. To go back to the home screen, click the Thunderbeat logo at the top of the page. Head over to the App Store now to download the Thunderbeat app. Stop by room 426 or email thethunderbeat@gmail.com if you have any questions.
This is a T-Bird weather alert. Radar has indicated a strong storm approaching the Thunderdome. Opposing fans in the warned area should seek immediate cover.
Hello and welcome back to the Thunderdome. Tonight, the Lady Thunderbirds will take on the 9th-ranked Lady Spartans of Lincoln East. Today, I am Meg Gross, joined with Miss Rouse for the first time in quite a while. Miss Rouse, what are you looking forward to seeing today?
I am really looking forward to seeing this matchup between Olivia Kugler and Taryn Wharton. They're both pretty good from three. Kugler shoots 39% and Wharton shoots 40%. So I'm really excited to see how each team defends around the perimeter to try to shut down those long balls. So, yeah, I'm excited about that.
Definitely. And Lincoln East coming off a 46-38 loss to top-ranked Lincoln Pius, and Bellevue West coming off a 58-16 win versus Omaha South. Tip-off is underway. Grace Schaefer will face off against Olivia Kugler of Lincoln East. And the T-Birds will win the ball. Taryn Wharton bringing it down for the Thunderbirds. And looks like they'll get her there. And now Lincoln East will get a chance with the ball. And Lasig with the ball. She passes it to number 5, Peterson. And from 3, that's good for Zoe Armstrong. First points of the game.
Lincoln East already starting out early with a full court press, trying to shut down West, but looks like Peterson Elmore has the answer for them on that attempt to shut down their Bellevue West offense.
Quick answer there. Now Lincoln East will try to respond to that. Peterson with the ball, she passes it out. Campbell passes it, and now it's on the outside there. Kugler from that 3, no good. Faith Elmore gets the ball back and tries to keep on to it. Takes a hard fall, but looks like Bellevue West will keep that.
Good hustle there by both teams, trying to force almost a jump ball situation there if they'd held on, just a little bit longer.
And Grace Schaefer will inbound. Trying to find someone open. She finds Kenzie Melcher. Long pass to Taryn Wharton. Pass inside to Elmore. Puts up another 2. That's 4 points for Elmore. And now Lincoln East has a chance to score. Pass out to Kugler. From 3, no good by Peterson. And Grace Schaefer will rebound. Wharton with the ball now, trying to set something up here. She finds Danny Peterson of Bellevue West. And Kenzie Melcher from 3, she's got it.
Kenzie Melcher, one of the great three-point shooters on this Thunderbird team. She's just behind Taryn Wharton, shooting 37% from beyond the arc.
And someone's name you don't hear very often.
Right.
And Kugler driving in there. And looks like they'll get her on something there. I'm not sure what that was, but either way, looks like it'll be Lincoln East ball.
Looks like that was on Melcher.
And Campbell will inbound, or Lasig, sorry. And Peterson on the outside with a pass over to Armstrong. Back to Kugler. She's going to drive in, little pass there.
Nice little no-look pass there.
And from 3, no good for Ella Lasig. Grace Schaefer gets the ball back. They pass out to Kenzie Melcher on the outside. Drives it in for 2. That's 5 points for Kenzie Melcher in the game so far. 9-3 with 5:23 left. Spartans trying to set something up here. Got to make something happen if they want to catch up to the Thunderbirds.
Bellevue West doing a really good job of kind of frustrating the Lincoln East offense. They're playing really great defense tonight against this team so far.
Definitely. And a long pass across court. Peterson will drive in for 2.
When you're
Oh, there you go. Nice 2
Danny
for Danny
Becca.
Peterson. Both Petersons scored there.
But I think that what we saw in that last Lincoln East possession is if you can't shoot from beyond the arc, then you're going to have to drive into the paint and just take some of those risks.
Definitely. We've seen a lot of Bellevue West making those long passes across court. And looks like Armstrong from Lincoln East. And now Campbell. And Campbell from 3, just off the rim. Bellevue West ball. In comes Alyssa Felstad and Emma Chrisman into the game for the first time. Chrisman looking for a pass here. Manages to get it out to Wharton there. And long pass meant for Felstad just gets taken away there by Lincoln East. And almost put up for 2 there by Campbell, but just can't get it in. Wharton with the ball now for West. And they'll get the foul there, T-Bird ball. And Wharton, or not Wharton, Elmore will inbound. And she finds Peterson, manages to hang on to the ball there. Big pass across court to Emma Chrisman to Felstad. Back to Chrisman, they set up Danny Peterson. And Wharton now. Peterson drives in and she gets herself 2 points. That's 4 for Danny Peterson. And Campbell for Lincoln East with a pass out to Lasig there. Peterson driving in and she gets herself the foul and the points. Interesting, we have a Peterson for Lincoln East and a Peterson for Bellevue West too.
Yes. Haley Peterson for Lincoln East, Danny Peterson for Bellevue West.
And Danny Peterson will come out and Grace Schaefer will come back in. Haley Peterson shooting 2. Just one, sorry, just one.
She got the basket.
And Campbell finds the ball to Lasig. And Grace Schaefer gets her hand on that ball and passes it to Emma Chrisman. Felstad will drive it down court. And Wharton just gets tripped up there on the play. And that ball will go out of bounds. But Bellevue West will get it back. Faith Elmore to inbound, and in comes Kenzie Melcher for Faith Elmore. So it looks like Kenzie Melcher will inbound now for the Thunderbirds. Melcher finds Grace Schaefer with a long pass. Wharton now trying to make something happen, and she goes up for 2, no good. Just a little short there, Lincoln East ball. And Peterson with a no-look pass there on the outside, and they will get a travel there. And Bellevue West will get that ball back. Emma Chrisman looking for a pass here. She finds Felstad. Back to Chrisman and to Melcher on the outside. And Emma Chrisman inside and just off the backboard there, but she gets herself a foul. And she will head to the line.
You know, one thing that I've been able to see Bellevue West do over this season is really refine how they run different plays. And I'm seeing that a lot in tonight's game where they're able to set up their offense. And I'm seeing a lot more passing, a lot more ball sharing. And it's really great to see the progression of the team throughout the season to get to that point where you can just see how they get each other open to be able to score those points.
Definitely great passing there. Emma Chrisman will miss both those free throws though. And Bellevue West will get the ball back.
Called it travel.
Travel there. Melcher will inbound here. Looking for someone open. She finds Grace Schaefer on that same long pass to the outside. She hands it off to Wharton. Back to Melcher, back to Schaefer. And Melcher will go in and does not get that to fall in. A couple bounces and just goes right out. But she gets the free throws. And we'll see how this goes for Melcher. 13-7 with 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. And first shot off the back of the rim there. In comes Peterson for Chrisman. And second shot off the back once again. And her last shot here goes right in. Campbell with the ball now for Lincoln East. Guarded by Wharton. She gets it out to Peterson of Lincoln East. Lincoln East trying to make something happen here, down by 7 in the first quarter. Campbell sets up Lily Shaw on the inside, but just can't get anything started there. And Wharton from 3, no good, off the back of the rim there.
That was a little bit of a hasty shot. I'm surprised she took that. We still have a good minute and a half left in the quarter. Usually that's the kind of shot that you see taken when, someone thinks they only have a couple seconds left.
Yeah.
I think she had a couple seconds. She could have set her feet a little bit better and had a better shot at that.
In comes Faith Elmore and Emma Chrisman for Melcher and Felstad. Lincoln East ball. Campbell will inbound. And she manages to find, from 3, no good for Beauvard there. Wharton with a long pass across to Elmore, to Chrisman on the outside, and a pass for Wharton, taken away by Campbell. Tries to keep onto that ball, and ball just gets knocked around, but Lincoln East manages to hold on to it.
Almost a couple steals there
and
from both teams.
Opportunity for more than a couple there. And looks like Bellevue West will hang on to that ball. Just touched out of bounds there by Lincoln East. In comes Felstad for Wharton.
That's 2 on Beauvard, so I wonder if they're going to pull her here.
And Grace Schaefer looking for someone. Tries to get out to Elmore, but looks like it gets intercepted by Lincoln East, but Felstad gets that ball right back. Getting double manned here. And Danny Peterson there tries to hang onto that ball, gets fouled.
And that's 2 on Haley Peterson as well. We're just not even out of the first quarter, and we already have 2 Lincoln East players with 2 fouls apiece.
Got to be careful there. And Peterson to the line. And no good on that shot. Lincoln East gets the rebound. Peterson of Lincoln East trying to get something started here. And Campbell bumped the pass out. Almost sets up a 3 from Shaw there. Peterson bumps out to Campbell. Back to Peterson. Goes up for 2, and she's got it. That's her 3rd shot from inside the ring today.
I really think that's the only way Lincoln East seems to be able to score today. Bellevue West has really shut down that outside shooting. If Lincoln East keeps trying to take those 3-point shots, I think they're going to continue to get frustrated out there.
Great defense by the Thunderbirds. Alyssa Felstad trying to get something started here for the Thunderbirds on offense, and she goes up for 2 just off the backboard there. And that last shot there just does not go in for Lincoln East. Here at the first quarter, your score is 14-9 Thunderbirds. We'd like to remind our viewers to check out thethunderbeat.org for news, features, and entertainment coverage of Bellevue West and the Bellevue Alpha community. You can follow at the Thunderbeat on Twitter and Instagram to get the latest website updates, such as photo galleries of sporting events, music and movie reviews, and feature stories about teachers and students.
So I'm interested to see, did we get a technical?
We must have.
We missed something. We definitely missed something there.
We missed something there on that half-court heave. Peterson gets herself.
Oh, I wonder if she got fouled, and we just missed that.
We missed something.
Because she's taken 3 shots, and a missed half-court shot would have been 3 points. Refs tonight are not letting much slide.
No.
First quarter, 11 total fouls called so far. Bellevue West already in the bonus. And it's been a while since I've seen a game with that many fouls called just in one quarter. So they are not letting much slide by on either team.
Definitely. I'm not sure what happened there at the end. I'm guessing she probably got fouled there or something. But
That's my best guess,
That's
too.
our best guess.
But those couple of free throws that she made, she got Bellevue or Lincoln East up by just within 3. So West has had a commanding lead all up until these last couple of possessions, and so Lincoln East has kind of pulled a little bit closer.
Thunderbirds will need to continue to stay strong in that three-point defense there. Seems like that's the only way they're holding them in.
They're forcing Lincoln East to go into the paint, and those points tend to be a little bit tougher to get, but also if you miss them, the chances of getting fouled in the paint's a little bit easier to pick up some of those free throws as well. So the free throw shooting on both teams, not entirely the best, although Olivia Kugler is an 82% free throw shooter. Everyone else is much below her. For Bellevue West, Taryn Wharton shooting 72% from the stripe. And so it'll be interesting if the refs keep calling the fouls the way they've been calling them. Are we going to start seeing some of those free throw percentages go up a little bit from tonight's game?
And we are back for the second quarter here. Bellevue is only up by 3, so let's see what they can do with the rest of the half here to hang on to their lead. Campbell of Lincoln East with the ball. She gets it out to Peterson. And Campbell finds the ball once again. Back to Shaw, to Peterson. Guarded by Wharton. Wharton knocks that ball away and falls right out of bounds, but Lincoln East will get it right back.
Taryn Wharton leads the T-Birds in steals with 58. Even those little taps get you in that mindset of, I'm going to take that ball from you.
Definitely. And Campbell hands it off to Peterson there. Guarded by Faith Elmore. She manages to pass out to Kugler, though. And Madeline Campbell now of Lincoln East once again. Back once again to Peterson on the outside. Seeing that really strong defense from the Thunderbirds once again. And Campbell pass it over on the outside there to Peterson. Lincoln East trying to get something here. Campbell goes up for 2, no good. Alyssa Felstad gets a board there. Long pass to Wharton. Wharton's gonna drive in, pass it out to Felstad, then Schaefer. And Schaefer almost gets rid of that ball there, but manages to hang on to it. Wharton has the ball now.
Good court awareness by Taryn to see kind of what was about to happen and be right there to protect that ball from going over the midcourt line.
Definitely. And Wharton gets stolen there. And Peterson goes up for 2 for Lincoln East. One-point lead for the Thunderbirds. About 6:05 left in the half. Schaefer here trying to set something up. She finds Wharton. Wharton guarded by 2 girls here, but she manages to get that ball to Felstad. Felstad tries to get that ball to Grace Schaefer. Gets a little knocked out there, but manages to hang on to it. Wharton from far 3, no good. Elmore puts it right back up though, and that can't fall either. And ball will go out of bounds there, and it'll be Lincoln East ball, or Thunderbird ball. Campbell comes out of the game. Pass across to Grace Schaefer. Helps with those long arms to get those
I
long
was going to say,
passes
they do
there.
a really good job inbounding the ball, throwing it that far and that high so that Grace
Definitely.
can just pull it down. And we've seen that inbound play almost every time that they've inbounded from under the basket.
And Peterson now almost drives in, trying to hang on to that ball there. And they will give that ball to the Thunderbirds. Chrisman comes into the game for Schaefer. Faith Elmore of the Thunderbirds will inbound here.
Let's see how they get it in without Schaefer on the court.
And finds Peterson. She's pretty tall too.
She is. That's where I would have gone too.
But can't hang on to that ball there. That ball just seems to be coming loose more often than we hope this quarter.
Maybe someone needs to towel it down a little bit. Looks a little slippy.
And Kugler now with the ball. She passes it across. Peterson gets up, no good. Gets her own rebound there.
They're going to get Felstead. That's her second.
And Lincoln East ball. Shaw will inbound. And she finds Peterson. To Kugler, who drives in for two once again and gets it. And she will head to the line.
With that bucket, Lincoln East grabs their first lead of the game with 4:37 left. They lead 15-14, free throw to come.
T-Bird still doing a good job on that outside, but that defense needs to pull it in a little bit because that's where they're getting their shots. Wharton finds the ball. She passes it to Chrisman. Out to Peterson from three, just off the rim there. Lincoln East gets the rebound. And Peterson of Lincoln East with the ball now. Guarded by Wharton, she gets it across. Lincoln East three, good for Ella Lasig. And Bellevue West will call a timeout.
I'm surprised it's taken this long. I think this is our first timeout from either team that we've seen. That three-pointer by Lasig, she is actually a 32% three-point shooter. So Lincoln East definitely has some weapons on their team there when it comes to that perimeter shooting.
Impressive, and that's only their second three tonight, so shows how well the T-Birds are doing on that defense. But Haley Peterson of Lincoln East manages to have 4 from inside that ring there. So T-Birds definitely need to step up their defense inside, especially with Peterson, if they want to regain this lead. Lincoln East leading 19-14 now, just 4 minutes left here in the half.
It's a pretty quick turnaround. Lincoln East really didn't seem to find their groove until about 1 minute left in the first quarter. But ever since then, they've chipped away at that lead and now taken over with 5 points. And so it'll be interesting to see what Bacon draws up here to try and get that momentum back to the T-Birds, because they really did start strong in that first quarter.
Once again, Lincoln East looking for a win. Last night losing to top-ranked Lincoln Pius, so they're hungry for a win tonight. And Bellevue West has the ball now. Emma Chrisman will look for someone here. Tries to find Wharton, but it looks like Wharton just ran away a little too fast there and goes right out of bounds.
A little miscommunication on that one.
And Shaw not Shaw. Kugler now for Lincoln East will pass it in. And Shaw on the outside. They say about Peterson. Back out to Shaw from three. No good, just over. Kugler back to Shaw. And on the outside three, no good there. Wharton gets a rebound, but she is getting double teamed.
Lincoln East knows who Bellevue West's top scorer is. I feel like she's been double teamed all night.
Definitely, and Elmore finds the ball. Bellevue West trying to get their lead back. Wharton passes out to Felstad from three, just off the rim there. Shaw gets the rebound. And Kugler tries to get up for two there. Looks like she went out of bounds. Bellevue West does not like that call.
I'm confused about that call. It definitely looked like Lincoln East stepped on the line there.
Looks like she had her hand on the ball as she stepped out the line.
That is an interesting call. That is.
T-Bird bench does not like that call either. But Lincoln East will get it back. Looks like Campbell will inbound here.
I am confused at what we just saw there.
I am too. They find Kugler there. And Shaw pass gets knocked away there by Chrisman, but Lincoln East manages to hang on to it, and Shaw gets two there. Her first points of the game.
Lincoln East now up by 7, 21-14 with 2:55 left.
Quick answer there by Wharton.
They got her that time. She likes to do that. That Kugler goes under that basket, and a couple of times her foot's come awful close to out of bounds. They missed it on that last time. Got it this time.
Emma Chrisman finds Wharton, who tries to hang on to that ball there.
I think the possession error. Oh, they're gonna Bellevue West ball.
Looks like she. Oh
nope.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say the possession error was going to Lincoln East, and so I was surprised when Bellevue West was setting up an offense there.
And Campbell finds Shaw. Back to Campbell on the outside. Across to Kugler. They try to set up Lasik on the inside there, but just falls right out of bounds. Thunderbird ball now. Lincoln East will sub back in Haley Peterson for Lily Shaw. Kenzie Melcher trying to find someone here. Taryn Wharton once again getting double teamed there. But she will get the ball, and she's going to bring it back from 3. Falls right in for Taryn Wharton there. Didn't take much time for her to set up on that one.
Did not at all.
Lincoln East leading by 2 now. And Peterson tries to get up for 2 there with a little spin move there, but cannot. Melcher gets the rebound, brings it back, gets knocked away there by Lincoln East.
Forced the jump ball. I believe I saw the refs call. It should be Bellevue West.
There we go. And Melcher's setting up here. Oh, Chrisman setting up for the Thunderbirds to inbound. She finds Melcher there. To Peterson, to Wharton, who will drive in for 2 and just can't get that to fall though. Wharton will head to the line now.
Can't get the shot to fall, at least draw the foul.
Haley Peterson's 3rd foul. Wharton shooting 2 here. First one off the back of the rim there. Here comes Faith Elmore in for Emma Chrisman. And Lily Shaw in for Peterson of Lincoln East. Wharton's 2nd shot. Goes right in. Lincoln East now has a chance to secure their lead here. And from 3, Haley Sprackling gets it. Faith Elmore now, she finds Kenzie Melcher. Melcher trying to hang on to the ball there. Out to Elmore from 3.
No shot. They're going to call a travel on Elmore on that one.
Just before the shot there. Lincoln East ball. They'll sub a few girls in, or just 1 girl in. Looked like 2 were coming. And Madeline Campbell has that ball once again.
Bellevue West needs a couple stops with this last 90 seconds of the half.
Almost loses that ball there with some defense from Peterson, and Wharton manages to get the ball. And up for 2, she's got it. That's 8 for Wharton now in the half. And Shaw to Beauvard, to Campbell. Once again, that good defense there for the Thunderbirds, but a 3 manages to not fall in for Lincoln East.
They'd been hitting those the last couple of trips down the court, so.
Definitely. T-Bird defense letting up on that 3-point line just a little bit. Lincoln East up by 2 with 25 seconds left in the half.
Bellevue West might try to hold it for the last shot here.
Looks like it. Wharton just running this clock down.
The advantage of not having a shot clock in high school ball.
I really wish we did. And Wharton finds Peterson to Melcher. Melcher goes up for 2, no good, but gets her own rebound and gets fouled.
Draws the foul.
And Melcher now to the line. Lasig's first personal foul for Lincoln East, their 9th team foul. And Melcher's first shot goes right in there.
Ball had to take a second to decide if it really wanted to fall.
Didn't know. Second one. Off the back of the board there, and she puts it up, almost gets it up for a last second two there. We now enter halftime. For halftime today, enjoy some of the work from our video yearbook staff. If you or anyone you know might be interested in joining the video or broadcasting staff here at Bellevue West, see Ms. Rouse or Mr. Stubbe in room 426. Your halftime score is 24-23 Lincoln East, and we will see you for the second half. What is up, guys? Welcome. Can each of you show me your best Coach Bacon impression?
Let's go! Let's go, Jelly!
And what is each of your like 3-point celebrations or like when you do something crazy?
I run down the floor and go play defense. That's mine.
Good choice. Good.
Every time I'm on the bench and someone makes a 3, me and Maddie like to smack the floor when it happens, or I like to stand up and hit one of these, you know?
Okay. Who on the team is the best dancer?
I feel like Grace takes that one with her moonwalk.
Yeah, she got her moonwalk. Another good candidate would be Faith. Faith's pretty good too.
Yeah. Probably Taryn or me, because we like to do Waka Waka, and my moonwalk is pretty good.
And who on the team do you think takes the most selfies?
I'd say Faith.
Oh, I was gonna go with Maddie.
Probably CJ, because I looked at my camera roll and it's all pictures of her. Would definitely say Maddie or CJ, because I always see CJ just taking pictures, and same with Maddie. Maddie's just always taking like weird pictures of like anything.
Okay.
So basically what the Congressional Award program is it's kind of recognition for a set category of things. Being in a personal development activity, doing a personal expedition where you basically plan out your own trip, volunteer hours around the community. It's kind of a little mix of everything that you can kind of do to better yourself is the best way I describe it. And it's kind of that one way to kind of, if I want to do something in high school that's kind of going to better me, this list of things that you do for each Congressional Award is kind of the way to do it.
Well, there's medals and then there's certificates. So there's bronze, silver, and gold certificates, bronze, silver, and gold medals, and you need a certain amount of hours for each of those levels. So for like the lowest level, I think it's like 15 hours of community service, 15 hours of physical fitness, that kind of thing. And you pretty much level up every time that you get more hours. And the whole goal of the Congressional Award is just to like be a better person.
You have personal development, which is something, it can be, like I do piano. And so it's basically just an activity that kind of works on yourself a little bit more. Doesn't exactly need to be a community activity or things. Then you have actually working in the community, which is volunteer hours and things like that. You have sports or physical activity, basically, as long as you're being physically fit. There's one for that. And then one of the harder ones for at least me was the expedition or exploration. So you can either go somewhere and do something with what you do. Like I heard one year, a girl visited the zoo and then drew all about the anatomy of the animals there, or an expedition where you plan your own trip and you go out there and it has to be planned by you. Of course, your parents can come along and provide transportation things, but it has to be a trip planned entirely by you, and how each level works is by night, so you can stay for a day, a night.
Once I looked into it more, I kind of realized I like to be a well-rounded person. At least I try to be. Obviously, I'm not like 100%, but I like to do a lot of different things and focus my attention in a lot of different places. And I feel like with the Congressional Ward, you have to in order to get those hours. Like, you can't just do, I'm not in any sort of sport. I just like work out on my own, and then obviously I got a lot of hours from marching band when I did it. But you can't just do that thing. You also have to, it's personal development. That's the fourth thing. You also have to do things as personal development. So my personal development hours are like FBLA. If you were going in for a job shadow, if you were doing an internship, those would count as personal development because you're learning things and you're like expanding what you do.
So what I enjoy most about the Congressional Award is it's kind of a unique opportunity. What a lot of people don't know is that if you get high enough in the Congressional Award, you could even get up to levels where your congressman or your local governor will end up presenting you your awards. And if you work all the way up to the highest level, you can get up to going on fun trips and getting your awards presented by very high-level officials. It's a unique experience that recognizes you for what most people can already be doing, and that's kind of what's best about it. You don't exactly have to do anything exactly special apart from maybe the expedition, but if your family already travels, you can kind of cover that one. It's kind of one of those things that, hey, I'm being active in high school, might as well get an extra little bit of recognition.
The Thunderbeat now has its own free mobile app where users can catch up on articles, videos, photos, and podcasts that cover Bellevue West and the community. The app was created to make the news faster and more accessible to our viewers. To download the app, go to the App Store, search and download the Thunderbeat. For frequent viewers, the format will look quite familiar. The front page gives you teasers to several different articles, and if you open up the sidebar, you can navigate the different sections. Let's go to news, for example. You can click on the links to read an article, watch a video, listen to a podcast, or look at photos. To go back to the home screen, click the Thunderbeat logo at the top of the page. Head over to the App Store now to download the Thunderbeat app. Stop by room 426 or email thethunderbeat@gmail.com if you have any questions.
right, welcome back for the second half here in the Thunderdome. Bellevue West Thunderbirds taking on the Lincoln East Spartans. Your current score, Lincoln East leading 24-23. Thunderbirds will need to make some big plays here to regain this lead. Looking at some other games in the Metro, Millard South playing Central right now. Millard South at half was up 43-29. Last time those teams played was in the Metro Holiday Tournament, and it seemed to be pretty close, so I'm a little surprised to see that score is as far away from what we saw last time. But
Central will be Bellevue West's last regular season game. They'll come here to the Thunderdome, both girls and boys teams, so keep an eye on that game, see how that pans out for Central.
And here come the Thunderbirds. Lincoln East will get the ball to start the second half here. Lacey with a pass to Campbell to start off this third quarter. And Peterson, she passes out to Campbell. Almost gets up for a three there. Looks like Campbell guarded by Schaefer, but she gets it to Peterson. Peterson tries to get up there.
We're going to call a jump ball on that. Kenzie Melcher got her hands on it, so.
And Elmore inbounds to Wharton, who will now bring that ball back down court for the Thunderbirds. She finds Danny Peterson. Back to Elmore on the outside with a big pass across court to Melcher. Bounce pass to Schaefer on the inside. Almost loses that pass there, but gets it out to Wharton. Big pass across court to Melcher once again, and she cannot hang on to it. Lincoln East ball.
You could see them trying to run a play that would put Grace under the basket to just get that easy layup, but Lincoln East defense really going after all those passes and shots right now.
Definitely. Lincoln East now. They find Kugler. Back to Campbell. Trying to make something happen here on this possession. Still up by one. To Peterson of Lincoln East, guarded by Peterson of Bellevue West. And Bellevue West gets the rebound there. Grace Schaefer trying to find someone, getting double teamed, and Lincoln East manages to get the ball back from her. Tries to go up. Grace Schaefer gets the rebound once again and gets it to Wharton. Wharton with the pass out to Danny Peterson for three, just off the rim there. Kugler gets the ball. And now Lincoln East has a chance here. Madeline Campbell with the ball now for the Spartans. To Armstrong, to Peterson. And Campbell with the ball once again. Good defense here by the Thunderbirds, once again on that three-point line.
Lincoln East really staying out of the paint so that they're trying to set up those plays, but gets right in on that one.
And that's two there for Zoe Armstrong. Her first points of the half. Danny Peterson from inside, she gets it. No trouble for her. And Campbell for Lincoln East once again up for two off the backboard. Grace Schaefer gets a board there. Hang on to the ball for the Thunderbirds. Long pass to Danny Peterson. Taryn Warren loves those long passes across the court there. And Emma Chrisman will come in for Kenzie Melcher.
Grace Schaefer so far in the first 3 minutes of this game, showing why she's the leading rebounder for the T-Birds, averaging 9 a game. She hangs out under that basket and just grabs the ball whenever she can.
Schaefer leading 5th in Class A for rebounds. Kugler gets 3 though.
I think her toes were just inside the line. They counted that as a 2.
Oh, a 2 there. Shot no good for the Thunderbirds. Lincoln East gets that ball back. Campbell's going to bring it down. Guarded by Faith Elmore. She gets it to Kugler. To to Peterson on the outside, guarded by Peterson from West. Lincoln East up by 3 here with 4:12 left in the third quarter. Shot no good. Wharton gets the rebound there. Elmore trying to find someone open. She gets Danny Peterson, who manages to hang on to that ball there. That was a close one. Wharton back to Elmore, back to Peterson. Elmore coming across. She's got Chrisman. And Wharton now almost loses that pass there. Big pass across to Grace Schaefer for 3. Hits the top of the board there. And Lincoln East gets the ball back. Peterson coming down for the Spartans. And looks like she gets fouled there. Second personal foul there for Emma Chrisman. Lincoln East will inbound.
That was the first foul that those refs called this half, so maybe they've settled a little bit from the first half.
And Zoe Armstrong to Campbell. Back to Armstrong, guarded by Schaefer here. And Lincoln East 3, no good off the rim there. Taryn Wharton gets the ball. Tries to pass it to Emma Chrisman there. Ball falls out of bounds off the hands of Lincoln East, and Emma Chrisman gets the ball back for the Thunderbirds.
We're going to do timeout announcement here. We would like to say congratulations to the Bellevue West boys and girls bowling team on their district championships. First year of NSAA sanctioned bowling, and Bellevue West is sending both the girls and the boys team to state. The state tournament will be in Lincoln next week, so great job to those teams and good luck at the state tournament.
Very exciting.
It is very exciting. Do you bowl, Meg?
I do at birthday parties sometimes. I'm not very good. Ball's a little too heavy for me, so not very good at bowling.
My grandpa used to own a bowling alley, and my uncle was a professional bowler for a couple of years.
Oh,
and
see, when I get the bumpers, I'm good.
So you're good with the bumpers.
Yeah, I'm good with the bumpers.
You'd think it would be in my DNA with, family. It's not.
It's not?
No, it's not.
Not a bowler.
Not a bowler.
Not surprising.
My mother is. My mother's a great bowler, but she did not pass that on to me.
You didn't get the bowling gene?
I did not get the bowling gene. So I very much admire it. I know how much work goes into the bowling, so proud of both of those teams for making it to state.
And great job to them. Lincoln East coming out. 3:06 left here in the third quarter. Lincoln East currently up 28-25, but Bellevue West gets that ball back and gets a chance to possibly tie it up here at 28. Wharton here, guarded by Kugler. And Wharton from 3, off the rim. Chrisman gets the rebound. She's able to get it out to
Great
Peterson.
rebound by Chrisman there.
And Wharton gets the ball once again with a pass from Grace Schaefer. Wharton trying to set something up here. Still guarded by Kugler there.
I think that's the second time they've called that on Taryn. Will carry with the ball when she dribbles.
And Lincoln East ball now. Looks like Haley Sprackling will inbound it to Campbell. Shaw to Kugler, who sets it up outside. Campbell now with the ball once again. Shaw guarded by Schaefer. And Peterson now. Inside, she gets it out to Shaw for 3, which is no good, but Lincoln East
Foot was on the line.
Tries to hang on to it, but steps right out of bounds there. Alyssa Felstad comes in for Grace Schaefer for the Thunderbirds. And Emma Chrisman will inbound to Taryn Wharton. Let's see what the Thunderbirds can do here on this possession. They need to score here if they want to tie it up at 28. And Melcher on the outside to Chrisman, to Felstad, over to Peterson from 3. Off the back of the rim there. We don't see Danny Peterson shooting threes very often. And Campbell for Lincoln East manages to get the ball and puts up 2. Alyssa Felstad with a long pass to Kenzie Melcher, back to Felstad. Felstad from 3, and she gets 3. Her first points of the game. And Campbell with the ball for Lincoln East. Lincoln East up by 2 here, just a minute left in the quarter. Ball goes right out off the hands of Lincoln East.
Bellevue West with a good opportunity here. That was kind of a fluky pass. I haven't seen Lincoln East make those kinds of mistakes all night, so Bellevue West can tie or go ahead right here.
And Wharton gets that inbounded pass there from Chrisman, guarded by Kugler here. Not seeing the double teaming on Wharton. Oh, and now we are. And Peterson
just took her a second.
Out to Felstad, who's going to get it out to Chrisman. And Taryn Wharton. Felstad from 3 once again. She gets another one. That's her second 3 back-to-back. 6 points here in the game for Felstad.
I've seen Felstad do that a couple times this season, where she'll just come in couple minutes a game, pop off some threes, puts the Thunderbirds in the lead now with just 10 seconds left in the game.
And tune into the boys' game to hear me on the call with Alyssa Felstad. So exciting to see her on the call once again. Chrisman gets that ball there for West. And last shot won't count even if it went in. Bellevue West manages to regain their lead here, 31-30.
You know, when I was pulling the stats for this game, I saw that Mike Patterson from the World Herald had ranked Lincoln East as Class A number 9. And they lost to Pius last night, right? So they're 8-7.
Lost, yeah.
And so I look at Bellevue West's record and their stat line, and I was a little disconcerted that Bellevue West was not ranked in the Class A top 10. But Lincoln East is, I can see why Patterson ranked them Class A number 9. They really are. They've done a really good job of shutting down a lot of Bellevue West's offense, and so. My apologies to Mike Patterson for judging his ratings this week. It will be interesting to see, though, on Mondays when he usually does the girls' ratings, to see if Bellevue West cracks that Class A top 10 this week, if they're able to pull out the win here.
Definitely, and it'll be interesting to see how that shakes up. Bellevue East beating Westside today, 64-42. That was an interesting game there. Here comes the Thunderbirds after that little break there. 8 minutes left in the game. Let's see what the Thunderbirds can do to hang on to their lead, or what Lincoln East can do to regain that lead they had there.
Neither team really in foul trouble. Neither team in the bonus. We only had 1 foul called so far. So we won't see a lot of free throws unless something dramatic happens in the next 2 to 3 minutes.
And Peterson of the Spartans now with the ball. To Kugler, and Peterson at the top of the key. She passes it back to Kugler. Pass almost knocked away there by Peterson.
Good hustle by Danny on that play.
That pass almost knocked away by Wharton. And ball falls out of bounds there. T-Birds will get that ball back. We've seen that same kind of out of bounds play there by Lincoln East over this game a few times.
Last couple of inbound plays, they haven't really put on that full court press with Bellevue West coming down the court. So it's helped Bellevue West set up an offense a little bit.
And Kenzie Melcher will head to the line now. Foul there on Zoe Armstrong for Lincoln East. First shot is good for Melcher. second one off the rim. Danny Peterson manages to hang on to that ball there.
It's a good timeout call by Coach Dane Bacon there. He had a possible steal situation, get him out of there.
Definitely. All right, another timeout announcement for you. Attention all girls interested in playing tennis this spring. There will be an informational meeting after school at 3:30 in the Career Center on Tuesday, February 9th. Please plan on attending if you are interested in playing tennis this spring. If unable to attend, please contact Coach Harris or stop by the activities office. So exciting to see some spring sports this year.
February. Because they all got canceled last year. That's right.
And from what I've heard, our boys' soccer team was going to be pretty good.
I have seen rumblings of the same. So
exciting to see some spring sports this year.
It will be nice to see that.
And Bellevue West gets the ball back here. Melcher will inbound. 32-30 with 7:13 left in the game. Peterson of Bellevue West, 4-2.
Good job confusing that Lincoln East defense. Opened up that lane. Just could have driven a truck through there for Danny.
And the Spartans now with a chance here to decrease this lead for the Thunderbirds. And pass inside to Kugler. That ball goes around the rim a couple times before falling in. Wharton gets the ball now for the Thunderbirds, guarded by Kugler. She is able to get that out to Elmore, to Schaefer. Looks like there's a shoe on the court.
Someone has lost a shoe.
Someone's lost a shoe.
It's Peterson, Haley Peterson from Lincoln East.
She
lost her
gets it
shoe.
right back on, though. And Lincoln East gets the ball back. 2-point lead for the Thunderbirds. And Shaw is able to find Peterson there. And 3, no good there for Ella Lasig. Kenzie Melcher gets it out to Grace Schaefer. To Peterson, to Elmore. And looks like they get a little foul there on Lincoln East.
A little reach in on Haley Peterson, it looks like. That's her 4th.
Gotta be careful there. And Felstad comes in for the Thunderbirds. A couple of players come in for the Spartans. Felstad's gonna inbound here. Felstad's able to get it out to Peterson, who puts it up for 2.
Great job by Danny Peterson getting free of her defense and just right under the basket. She almost always makes that shot.
Especially when you're that tall. And Lincoln East now has a chance. Bellevue West up by 4. And Bellevue West will just get that ball right back.
Looks like Campbell dragged her toe. And in basketball, they call it a travel.
And Felstad now gets the ball with the pass from Wharton. Felstad trying to get something started here. She gets it out to Melcher on the outside there. Peterson inside, back to Melcher for 3, no good. And Schaefer puts it up for 2. Her first points of the game, surprisingly.
Well,
we've seen a lot of action under the rim for her, though. And timeout there for Lincoln East.
It's a right time for Lincoln East to take a timeout. West up 38-32, 5 minutes left in the game.
So what do you think that Lincoln East needs to do right now, Ms. Rouse, if they want to decrease this lead and pull ahead with just 5 minutes left?
I think that what we're seeing from Bellevue West is a bit of a momentum shift, and so Lincoln East, they need to get some stops down on their defensive end. And this is what Bellevue West did towards the end of last quarter. They started making stops, and it turned the tide a little bit. So if Lincoln East wants to get back in and preserve a 2-loss weekend, then they're going to need to step up their defense. I've noticed that they're on their inbound plays, they're not double teaming anymore. I don't know if there's, it's 4 quarters. You get tired. You run a full court press for 4 quarters. That's a lot of running. So they just need to get some stops.
And looks like we have some of the Bellevue East girls team in the gym right now, just in front of us. Looks like they came to watch just after a 64-42 win.
Do a little scouting, perhaps, for preparing for districts.
And Flock Squad is here as well.
We did lift a little bit of the attendance restrictions. I think we're now up to 50 students and
75 actually.
75 students now,
yes.
And then I thought that there was another where anyone could come. So that
75 student tickets and 50 for just anyone
50
else.
for anyone in the community. Anyone can come.
So nice. And Lincoln East here, down 6. They get it out to Shaw there, back to Kugler. And up for 2, no good, but gets a foul. That's number 13, Haley Sprackling. And
that is Danny Peterson's
first foul
of the game.
Danny Peterson playing a clean game tonight. First shot is good for Sprackling.
With as much as Danny plays defense and grabs rebounds, I'm surprised that that's the first foul that she's gotten tagged for tonight.
Me too. Schaefer gets the rebound on that free throw there. Felstad now guarded by Kugler to Wharton. From 3 and off the rim there. Kenzie Melcher gets it back and puts it back up there for the Thunderbirds.
Kenzie Melcher has had a loud game tonight.
10 points so far in the game. That last shot being her third of just this half with 4:21 left here.
I think Grace took a little bit of a fall on that last play, and so Coach Bacon pulled Schaefer and subbed in, looks like Emma Chrisman.
She's seen a few hard falls actually tonight, so. Campbell with the ball for Lincoln East. She gets it to Shaw there. And from 3 off the rim there. And Bellevue West gets the ball back. Third personal foul there for Zoe Armstrong of Lincoln East. Chrisman with a long pass to Wharton. And Wharton up for 2. She's got it. Her first points of this quarter.
Taryn Wharton really can score from so many different places. It makes her so dangerous.
And Lincoln East now with a chance to decrease this lead. And they will get a foul there on Alyssa Felstad. That's her third of this game. Spartans now, ooh, another hard fall there. Gets tripped up there by Peterson. And Haley Peterson will head to the line. That was Alyssa Felstad's 4th personal foul, so gotta be careful there. And Haley Peterson for 2. Her first. Off the back there. And second shot here goes in for Haley Peterson.
Lincoln East bringing back that full court press. Felstad's able to find a way around it.
And Melcher inside to Peterson. Puts it up for 2. No good though. And looks like it'll be Lincoln East ball now.
Danny Peterson picks up 2 quick fouls there. Schaefer's back in for Felstad.
And Campbell will bring it back down for the Spartans. Peterson gets it back to Campbell, guarded by Melcher and Wharton there. Pass almost goes out of bounds there, but Spartans managed to hang on to it. And Campbell up for 2. Looks like they'll get a little foul there on Melcher.
Still 3 minutes left. T-Birds are picking up more fouls. They're up to 6 fouls now. Lincoln East has 3.
First shot for Madeline Campbell does not go in. Felstad coming back in for Emma Chrisman for the Thunderbirds. Three minutes left here in the game. Campbell's second shot off the rim. Peterson gets that ball back for the Thunderbirds. And Bellevue West now having a chance to increase this lead.
Just a couple more points for security.
And Wharton from inside off the rim there. Danny Peterson manages to get the rebound. Tries to hang on to it there.
Calling that a jump ball. Peterson looked a little frustrated with that tie-up down there.
But Bellevue West gets the ball back. Alyssa Felstad looking to inbound. She finds Grace Schaefer. Passes it out to Kenzie Melcher. To Wharton. Wharton guarded by Sprackling right now. Back to Felstad. And to Peterson. And looks like they'll call a foul there on Haley Peterson. That was her 5th personal foul.
That's her 5th.
So she will come out of the game. And Lily Shaw will come in for Haley Peterson. Elizabeth Felstad once again gets to inbound for the Thunderbirds. She finds Wharton there on the outside of the rim.
It's been a bit of a long possession down at this end of the court for the T-Birds, but chew up as much of that clock as you can.
Definitely. And Melcher trying to find someone here to give that ball to. She gets it out to Wharton. Wharton guarded by Kugler once again, and Kugler just knocks it right out of Wharton's hands and puts it up for an easy layup there.
Can't blame her for that play.
And Felstad gets that ball real quickly back to Wharton. Wharton now guarded by Shaw to Felstad.
T-Birds hanging on to a 6-point lead here. 90 seconds left in the game.
Melcher tries to get up there for 2, but just can't get it up, but does get the foul. Just the first foul there for Madeline Campbell. First shot for Melcher goes right in. Emma Chrisman coming back into the game for Felstad. And Melcher's second shot also goes right in. Lincoln East now with a chance to decrease this Thunderbird lead, 44-36 with 1:30 left in the game. Manages to get out to Lily Shaw, almost goes up for the 3, but takes it in for 2 and off the rim. Gets her own rebound and puts it right back up.
That was impressive. She was pretty well defended there by 3 T-Birds and still managed to grab that basket.
Wharton manages to escape a few defenders to put it up for 2. Does not go. Danny tries to finish it for her and gets a foul. So Peterson will head to the line now.
Feels like both teams have kind of shut down their perimeter shooting themselves. There's a lot more driving into the basket, a lot more fouls happening right now.
And Peterson's first shot goes in. And her second one here. Off the rim, rebounded by Lincoln East. Almost lose the ball there. They managed to hang on to it.
They're going to call another jump ball on that.
Looks like it almost went out of bounds there. They kept it in, and then we got a jump ball there. Kugler will inbound for the Spartans. She finds Campbell nice and easy. Was able to pass it off to Shaw, back to Campbell. Guarded by Grace Schaefer. Kugler back to Campbell. And 3 for Lincoln East off the rim. Emma Chrisman on the rebound there. Gets it out to Taryn Wharton to bring it back for the Thunderbirds. 45-38 with just 30 seconds left here in the game. Let's see if the T-Birds run the clock here. Kenzie Melcher with the ball for Bellevue West. And Wharton working the ball against Kugler there. Running the clock down.
Looks like that's the plan.
And 10 seconds left. Looks like the Thunderbirds will secure this win here, unless something just goes
Just dribble
insanely
it out.
wrong. And there goes the clock. The final, thank you for joining us tonight for Lincoln East versus Bellevue West. Your final score, once again, 45-38 Thunderbirds. For Miss Rouse, I'm Meg Gross. Have a great night, and join us for the boys game.